Hello, in this video you will learn how to solve for x in this nice exponential equation. We are asked to find the value of x in 5 to the power of x plus 5 to the power of 2x equal to 30. Don't forget to give this video a like. Also, subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics solutions. Now let's solve. To solve this, we are going to look at one law of indices, and that law of indices says if you have a to the power of x, y, this can be equal to a to the power of x multiplied by the exponent y. So if we do that, we are going to have this expression to now give us 5 to the power of x plus 5 to the power of 2 all to the power of x, and that will be equal to 30. So having done that, what we need to do is to also apply another law of indices. In that law of indices, we will have a to the power of x multiplying by the exponent y. This can be equal to a to the power of y multiplied by the exponent x. So we didn't change anything. So if we apply it here, we'll have 5 to the power of x plus this becomes 5 to the power of x, change of exponent, all to the power of 2, and this will be equal to 30. Great. Now to simplify this further, you come to see one unique thing, and that unique thing is 5 to the power of x. So let's let 5 to the power of x to be equal to p. If we let 5 to the power of x to be equal to p, that signifies that wherever we see 5 to the power of x, we replace it with p. So we'll have p plus p squared, and that will be equal to 30. So from this point, we are going to simplify this. This does look like a quadratic equation, yes? Sure, it is. Since we have the highest power to be 2 is a quadratic equation. So we can rearrange this to give us 2 squared plus p minus 30 when we subtract 30 from both sides, and the right hand side will be equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. So we are going to solve this quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. Now we're going to use the quadratic factorization. We are given minus 30, and then we are asked to find two values such that when we multiply such values, we are going to have negative 30, and when we add such values, we are going to have a positive 1. So what are those two values? Now if we find the factors of 30, you'll come to see that the two values are 6 and 5. Great. So which signs can these two take in order to give us a negative 30? Since 1 is positive, so that means the greatest number out of 6 and 5 should take a positive sign. So we'll give a positive sign to 6 and then a negative sign to 5. So plus 6 times minus 5 is going to give us a negative 30. Great. Now plus 6 plus minus 5 is going to give us a positive 1. So plus 6 minus 5 is the factor. So we'll have p squared plus 6p minus 5p minus 30, and this will be equal to 0. So having p as being common, we'll have this to be p plus 6, and then we'll have a negative 5 multiplied by p plus 30, and all this will be equal to 0. So having done this, we are going to simplify further. If we simplify further, we are going to have two equations. The two equations we'll have is p minus 5 equal to 0, and we'll also have this is 6p plus 6 and this will be equal to 0. Great. So if we add 5 to both sides on this, we are going to have p minus 5 plus 5, and this will be equal to 0 plus 5. So this will definitely clear this, and then we'll have p to be equal to 5. Great. So the first value for that quadratic equation is p equal to 5. So on this side, we have p plus 6 to be equal to 0. So if we subtract 6 from both sides, we are going to have p plus 6 minus 6 equal to 0 minus 6. So p over here will be equal to negative 6. And that is the second solution to the value of p. So we'll have p to be equal to 5 and our p to be equal to 6. Now recall that from the initial equation, we said 5 to the power of x is equal to p. We said 5 to the power of x is equal to p. So this will now give us, since our p is 5, on this side we'll have a 5 to the power of x equal to 5, and on this side we're going to have 5 to the power of x equal to negative 6. Great. So let's simplify these two parts. If we simplify these two parts, on the right hand side, if we put the value of x on this right hand side, the value of x to be equal to negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and so on, you find out that the value of 5 to the power of x will always give you a positive value, right? While on this side, this will always remain a negative value. Now, mathematically, positive cannot be equal to negative, and as such, we reject this solution. So we work with only this. We have 5 to the power of x to be equal to 5, and this can be equal to 5 to the power of 1. So if we apply a to the power of x, right, equal to a to the power of y, since we have same base, x will be equal to y. This is the law of indices. So since we have same base on this part, we're going to have x to be equal to 1. So the solution to that exponential equation, the only real solution, is x equal to 1. Now let's test to see if our solution is absolutely right. We are given 5 to the power of x plus 5 to the power of 2x equal to 30. Will it give us the value of 30 at x equal to 1? Let's see. 5 to the power of x plus 5 to the power of 2x. Will it give us 30? Now let's find out. At 5 to the power of 1 plus 5 to the power of 2 multiplied by 1, this will give us what? 5 to the power of 1 is 5 plus 5 to the power of 2 is equal to 25. So this will be equal to 30. So what do we have? 30 on the right hand side equal to 30 on the left hand side. So that means x equal to 1 is the solution that truly satisfies that exponential equation that is given to us up here. You see? Very easy. I know you did like this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, and also share this video with friends and colleagues. Remember to subscribe to my channel, please, for more simplified mathematics solutions. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye for now.